YouTube, welcome back to the channel. All EAFC 24 player ratings have been leaked, and there are some great cards that you guys can be using in your starter teams. For those of you that have not seen it yet, the full player database has been leaked by Foot Scoreboard. He made his own website for it, Foot Scoreboard on Twitter. He is very reliable. I should say, these aren't like 100% confirmed on these ratings, but this guy on Twitter is legit. He is one of the best, if not the best leaker. So I trust everything that he has leaked. One of the reasons why I trust this leak so much is because it's a database leak. You can literally look up any player you want and it will have his in-game stats, skill moves, weak foot, their work rates, height, everything. So that'd be kind of hard to just pull out of thin air. It is someone that's went into the system and found I don't know how it works, but he's basically a hacker. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something cool. Maybe he's a hacker and he got all this information. I really don't know how it works, but any player you want, you can look them up and get their stats. If you do want to take a peek at this website, I will have it in the description down below, along with Foot Scoreboard's Twitter account. I recommend you follow him and put notifications on, because I'd say if you want leaks, this guy does post a lot of leaks, and maybe if the pack code gets updated and we might have a new pack coming out in the game, he posts about it. So I have notifications on and I see it as soon as it comes out. So definitely check out this website. And just to look at some of the main players, I guess we have some new ones, and it's really nice to see. Some of these women are disgusting. And I think one of the craziest cards this year on the game is going to be, I think her name is Mia Hamm. I think that's her name. Hamm, Hamm. She's a 93 overall card, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. I think some of the women in this game are going to be insane. I don't know if you guys are on Twitter and you've seen some of the leaks for some of these women cards, but they're pretty cracked. Some cards that stand out or are maybe new, we could take a peek at maybe Hullet. I think not this one, but some of the icons, which the way the beta was, their ratings are a bit weird and it shows 65. That is wrong if you do see that. But one of the cards I want to mention is Hullet. He is still Hullet Gang. I think people were saying in the beta his stats were not Hullet Gang if you had the beta version of whatever it was, Ultimate Team on EAFC. Another card I want to take a peek at, brand new icon on the game, is Ribery. This guy is 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. You look at his stats, he looks disgusting and will probably be very expensive, especially since he's a brand new icon. With this website, it is, I'm not going to judge Foot Scoreboard too much. It's awesome that he has this database leak. Any player you want, look him up. Like, I'm a big fan of Tomiyasu. Boom, I can just type in Tomiyasu. He pops up. I can see his stats. That's awesome. By the way, 78 overall. That's disrespectful on Tomiyasu. But the one thing that's kind of frustrating with this website is that at least I haven't found it yet, is there's nothing to click around on these edges. I haven't found like popular page, like sort by the fastest players, maybe sort by looking at females only. It's kind of just like, all right, let's scroll through all of them. Damn, Alexia Putellas, 5-star, 5-star, 91 overall. If you guys aren't using women in EAFC, I genuinely think they are going to be cracked. Very insane and very OP, because looking at some of their stats, they're juiced, but also maybe they're a new meta in the game. They'll be small, very agile, they'll move very well. But then one thing with them is there's a lot of like mid-tier females that are very good. So potential like starter squad type cards that aren't going to be ridiculously expensive, but they are very solid. Like that mid-tier range where it's not like starter squad, but it's a little above that, but it's not like Mbappe level. I have no idea who this ability lady is, but she's a 90 overall, 4-star, 4-star, and she is 2 points away from being Hullet Gang right there with only 78 physical. But yeah, back to the website. There's no like popular page. There's no way of looking at cards based on stats. There's no squad building, which is kind of unfortunate, because I know a lot of people are going to want to try to put squads together, and there's no real way, at least at the moment, for us to be doing that, because Footbin doesn't have these players. I don't think FootWiz has these players yet. I'm hoping soon some of those other websites will see what Foot Scoreboard has made with this database leak, and they can start getting the players onto their websites, and we can start doing squads, building starter teams, and figuring things out, because for now, there is nothing at the moment on this website. I just want to pull up a few cards that are pretty solid. Let's do one last scroll, see if there's anyone that kind of stands out. Nothing too crazy right there. I'm just going to search a few players that I'm kind of curious about and are usually fairly OP on the game. Correa, I used to love this guy, especially at the start of the game. Price-wise, he tends to not be too expensive. I'm pretty sure this database has every single card that I can think of. If there's any that aren't on there, let us know in the comment section down below so I can know that it's not every single card. This Lamar is looking pretty average, but if you guys have any players that you think are great starter players for your team, or maybe cards that can link to each other fairly well, like Correa with Lamar, Correa with Llorente, anything like that, let us know in the comment section down below. I saw this one on Twitter. She looked pretty cracked. Dunn, I don't know what her first name is. I don't know any of their first names. I have no idea, but 84 overall, four-star. Her stats look very, very solid, and for an 84 overall card with those stats, she's probably going to be a great starter player for your teams. But that's it for this video, guys. Like I said earlier, if you have any sneaky players that you know of that might be cracked, any players that could link well to each other, maybe a squad that you have created, let us know in the comments section down below. One league I didn't even take a peek at is the Saudi League. I would guess they probably have a lot of good players that you can build a squad around. Anyways, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.